Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on the Hagenstedt map. Let's get back to reliving the glory days. Whether it's going to get... I don't... Oh, it did, it got it. Right, okay, it's deleted it. So long as it's removed, I don't really care. So long as it's gone, I don't care how it's gone, just so long as it's gone. That's all we want. We just want to remove these things. We don't want anything special. We don't want special treatment here. We just want them gone. That's all. There, like that. See? Gone. No stump. As long as there is no stump, that is all that counts. Let's go over and get this one. Bring you back round. And onto there. Why aren't you cutting? Oh, there we go. Right. See, I've altered this stump grinder myself. I like messed around with it and like I did a few different things with it, just to tweak the numbers and that on it. So I'm still not 100% sure what I did to make it work. I just know that if you get the branches right, you can get rid of branches, and if you get other things right, you can get rid of them as well. But you've got to get it exactly spot on. There we go. That's exactly spot on. Now what about... Oh, yeah, I got that one as well. I don't even know what it did there. It didn't seem to do anything at all very much. But we've got rid of stuff, and that's all that counts. So now you here. Let me... Oh, I got rid of the little short bit. There. See it moving. And we got rid of that bit. Right, that is fantastic. And then there's the last one over here. And now all I need to do is run down the other end of the field and get that bit, and then we are done. And that stump, that's immediately gone. Just make sure that we've got rid of any bits that are under the ground as well, and we'll switch that one off, and then we can go running all the way down here. There are no more that we need to get rid of, apart from that one tree right in front of us. As I'm wanting to bring the field out to this far right here. Easy, tiger. I think we'll get rid of that tree there as well. But let's get rid of this one first. This is the one that I've been wanting to get rid of. Look. This one. Right here. This is the one. Come on. Let's do this. Oh! Yes! It's gone! It's gone! It's gone! It's gone! That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted the thing gone. Now I come over here. This seems like a small tree, so I'm gonna bring you down like that. Oh, actually, that's not one of the really small ones, so we'll go like that, and then we'll bring you back over this way. This is it now. I just need to very, very quickly grind off that bit there. One stump down, and then I got another one over there that I want to get rid of. It's always good management to pick up the stumps that you grind off. I mean, I don't technically need to get rid of this one, but I'm doing it anyway, just because it's going to make the place look a little bit tidier. And there, that'll do. We won't do any more than that. Right then, let's go to you, fold you back up again, and we will fold that one back up again. So we've got 17,000 euros at the moment. We've got the two tractors working in the field up there. We're going to go and check on those in a second and see how they're getting on. This one here, we'll be able to put this one back on the plow in a bit, and we'll be able to start doing some plowing. So I want to bring you right back over here and dump this lot there. Let's drop that one there. Tree removal. Our tree removal service here, and it works beautifully. This little team of machines right here, these work absolutely beautifully. We don't really have any messing around with them. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. And Helper J and Helper I are blocked by objects. I'm going to assume that they cannot work together again. So let's move that one out of the way there. He's going to work to that point. Go on. Alright, I'll let you carry on and do that. I will go over here. There is one little spot there that you have missed. So I will grab that. I don't know why you've gone and missed that spot. And then there is this spot over here that you also missed. Which again, not great, but I've taken care of it. It's all taken care of. And that one is... everything's done now. I do need to get up here and spread a bit of fertilizer, which we will do in a bit. I'm not going to do it at the moment. I'm just going to bring this one down to the edge of the field, and I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm going to bring you to there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and stand up here. And we're going to go and we're going to do this little job. So I got a bit of landscaping that I want to do. A little tiny bit. Not much. I don't want to overdo this bit of landscaping. I absolutely don't. This is not something that I intend to overdo it. I want to bring you to here. I, first of all, need to change there so that I'm on this. Change landscaping mode, change shape. I go to a square like that. And then what I want to do is I'm going to press both the buttons together so that I can make this level, like that. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to level that through there, from the edge of the road. I'm actually going to take it in one more square there, like that, and then I'm going to level that. There, see, that's much better. That just sort of brings it in a little bit. There. Doesn't need to go any further than that. And then that one's going to go up to here, and it wants to be able to come across there. So I'm going to actually want to put this all the way over to here. Now, I don't want to do that, like, too far, so I'm going to bring it to about there, like that, and then run that in this way. Let's go in just a little bit further and put you in that way, like that. Right. That's as far as I want to go there, and that's really as far as I want to go there as well. Okay. So then I change that back, and I make that a bit bigger, like that, and then I will use this one and just even that out a little bit. It doesn't have to be evened out a lot, but I do want to even it a little bit. Except that still needs to be brought down. So I want to do the even it out up there. That's better. So it still has a slight rise on it, and we'll be out over here where we're doing this. And then it's going to be the same pretty much in this corner. Alright, I got to just sort of push that down and even this a bit. Even it there, like that. Right. That's looking pretty good. Like that. And all the way over here. It's looking alright on this side. Okay, there's that bit done. I've got 15,000 left, so we've used about $2,000 to do that little section there. And now, over this way, this will run from here, and it goes straight in across that way. And then it's got to come down from up here. So I've got to just sort of bite into this a little bit. That's the one little bit there that I needed to change. So we're going to want to run from back there, I'd say. And I bring that again. I'll do just the same as what I did just now. Like that. So we step that in. And if I bring it over here like this, I can sort of see where I'm running from, which is going to be about there. That will go in a line up to there. So we want to bring it over a little bit further than that. Like this. 1, 2, 3 we'll go. There. How does that look? Looks alright, I think. I'll go back a bit more in here, just because we're going to have to do a bit more work to level that properly. I don't want to do too much more than that. And then go to here. Right, and now I want to just, like, smooth the bank down a bit. As much as I can, just along the edges here. Smooth that bank down. Like that. Right. That's looking better. That's kind of where I want to go with this. I don't want to do very much more than that, except possibly smoothing this edge here down a bit more. That'd be about right. That there, I think, should be enough. So we've got ground type now. Up here, I can add a little bit more stone into there. And then if we go and have a look through, we got mud. Various different types. We've got stone. There. Right, that's leaf litter. That's grass. So that's giving us... Actually, that's the grass that we want. We just want to put some grass on here. Right, if we just put that in there and across where all of this stone is, like this. There. I'll put it where the stone is, like that. And around that edge, that grass will hopefully grow from there. And then it won't be any different. But, I mean, I'm looking at that. That seems like it's slightly different grass than what I've got over here. So I don't know if it's going to grow. We will find out if it grows. But what I'll do is if I put this in here like this, it comes out quite a bit into the road, unfortunately. But I want to just put that in, and I want to fill that bit in there. That's costing us quite a bit to put that down. We get this bit here is all going to get ploughed up. But we don't want any road going in there. We just want that as grass. Now, it will come out over this way. So that bit there, technically, we want to fill that in. So I will fill some of this in. Let's change the shape there. We'll do it like that. Let's bring that back like that. We've got like a bit next to the barn just there. And I'm going to do the same up on that side there like that. And then fill that in. So that's no longer being used. Just like that. And then this road, you do not own this land. Are you kidding? Oh! Right, I don't own the land because that's the field there. That's the bit that I don't own. Ah. Okay, I quite like that it's done it that accurately. Right, so I want to bring you over to here. And then we need to tab through all of these different dirt types that we've got. Because all of these is just the different grass that grows on the top. So I've got that mud. That's not the mud that I want in here. And I got that one. And then I got concrete road. That's all. That is the only options I've got. So we're going to have to go with this one here. Is going to have to be a gravel road. Oh, wait a minute. No, is that's what I want. Oh, that's good. Okay, brilliant. We have got what we need. And then you come over to that one there like that. And the road will go there like that. And then I go back up this way. And fill that bit in. And go through all of the different grass types that we've got, and then I go to the gravel. Now what I'll do is if I go back over onto the gravel and I just do that overlap bit there, tidy that up, I've got the edge tidied on there, and then I've got my road that runs all the way through. One final thing I'm going to do. Oh, I was thinking to like have the mud like come out on a little corner here on both sides. Certainly on this side would be a bit better, wouldn't it? That would seem to be a little bit more realistic. That one. So really, I want to sort of bring you out like this. There. And then go back through all of these grass textures. There. And go to this one. And go back to that one. And then put you in like this. Let's go up there. Right, that's better. That's what we'll do. We'll stick it like that. So then that mud texture is sort of running in through there. Okay, that bit is good. That's what we want on there. So then I need to go up to this one and we change to the round shape. And then I want to go to our grass textures. There's a grass texture. There's the second. There's the next. There's the next. It's the very first grass texture that we want, really. I mean, this one here is alright. I just do it with that. Yeah, I could just do it with that. We'll put some mud on here. We'll go through there pretty quick. And then we're looking at shrubs in those. And then that's the older type of grass. Weeds. More of those. Right, so it's the very first type of grass that I want. That one. I want to go with that one for the most part. Let's pull that down in here a bit. And then I'll run along here. And just fill that in. And I'll do a little bit around here like this. Just on that edge there. And then a bit going up there. Right. That'll do. Perfectly. We have now got 6,000 left, so it did cost me a bit of money, but again, you would expect something like that to cost you a bit of money. That's, you wouldn't expect to be able to do that kind of landscaping work and it not cost you money. That is a thing to be expected. So I'm not surprised by that in the least. That is fully what we would expect to do. Next on the list, we want to go and get the plough hooked on again, and we need to do some more field enlargement. We're going to have some nice big fields after this. Once we've done these two jobs, we're going to have, like, we've done the one up there. That one's actually all planted, ready to go. We just got to get some seed on the some fertilizer on the field. This one down here next. We'll get this one sorted out. There. Once we've done these two fields, we will have a nice lot of land. Like this one here, this one's going to go all the way up to here now. We no longer use that road there, going down beside the barn. That is now all gone. And then this one here, we've got this one to work. So I can run all the way up to the other end of the field from here. I just got to set up the GPS on this one a second. Over on this side, we just need to have it here. I'm going to move it back a little bit. There, like that, and that should be about right for us. Bring it out to there. I've got the offset set on it, and if I bring the plough forward, because I don't want to be going up towards that end of the field by very much, so if I bring the plough forward up here and we'll lower it in right there, I think that will do nicely right there. Okay, we'll hold that one. And we'll run that line all the way down. So we'll do that line there, and then there'll be another one that we can do coming back, and then just a part. There'll be one more pass, I think. So we'll end up doing 3 passes on this. So there'll be a third one that will come back through and do just, but it'll only be a little bit. We'll make another adjustment to get that bit right just on the end there. And now this one, it should run all the way down through. Yeah, it's going right to the edge of where the field is. It doesn't look like it's leaving anything behind. At least I really hope it isn't, or we're going to be in trouble. So what we want is to go right up to the edge of the road up there. We're not likely to want to be able to come up this road and turn to the right. So we don't really need to worry about that side of the field, like that side of the lane there. We don't need to worry about that one having the kind of curve on it that we've got over on the other side, because we're going to have a square corner of field here. So that bit should be fine. We don't need to worry about that. I'm not going to bring it right up. I'm going to sort of do it to about there for now, and then we can square that bit off later. I want to bring this one round here, and then swap it over like that, and then do our next pass up through here. So I will engage that one in there like that, bring it forward, and somewhere about that, I should think. It seems to be about right. So we're covering all of the grass on here. So long as we cover the grass all the way up, that's all I want to do. If it leaves a little tiny bit of the grass, then I will just extend it a bit more, because obviously that's the bit that we made. This bit up here is, yeah, see, it's leaving it's leaving a little bit of the color on it. So I will do one more, just a very, very slight widening of the road as we come back down through for a final pass on there, just to like finish that bit off and make that look neat and tidy. And then I was actually going to say that we should do the long runs down there, but no, we're not going to do the long runs down that side of the field next. We'll do some of the short work. Or should we? Actually, I think we need to. We'll do one pass down the other side of the field in a minute, just to get an idea of roughly where we want to go to. I want to do this bit first, though. Although, should I? Actually, I think we'll leave it. I think we'll just leave it like this. I don't think we'll do any more than this. I don't think we need to. We can have a slightly green on the side. That's definitely not out of the ordinary when it comes to any kind of a road. So let's bring you up to there. I don't think it needs to go any more than that. We'll sort out what's going on at this end of the field later. We're not going to do that now. So now we want to go over this side, and we turn the plow over. We come up to this bit right here, and I need to make some adjustments. We need to just pull that one back in. I'm going to make sure that it overlaps the field properly on there. I can line that one up so that it's engaged, and then we can bring this one forward, and we'll drop the plow down here. We'll do a pass. There we go. We'll do a pass along that end of the field. I'm not going to extend it down. It's literally just going to be like an inch or two just extra on there just to make it look right. But it's this bit up here that we really want. It's only just to like square up the end of the field. That's all I'm going to need down that side. I don't need anything more than that. Just square it up, make it look tidy, and then that'll be that. We want this bit here, this one, and I absolutely don't want to go too far on this. I don't want to have to go back into the landscaping mode and redo that one. So obviously I can go and buy the roller and square out the edge of the field like that if I want to. But the easiest way is simply to go into landscaping mode and then paint the surface. If you paint the texture onto the top of the field, it leaves it nice and square, doesn't it? But I don't really want to have to do that. It is a great way of doing it, don't get me wrong. It works really well. We've proved that time and time again now. It does actually work, and it does a fantastic job of it. It's just that I don't necessarily want to actually use it. Now, this is going to be the test to what I've done down through here. How much more am I going to need to do to make this right? Because it's going into this corner where it starts to raise up a little bit. Just here, and that's the bit right there. I am actually going to have to make some changes to this. If I stop there a minute, we'll head over this side, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. I also want to go into this one, and I want to go there, and I want to rotate it by 90 degrees. So I'll bring you to there, and that's actually lined up pretty good, I'd say. And it's not quite where I want it. Let's go slow, because I have got the create field still engaged. It's not 100% exactly where I want it, but it isn't far off. I want it just slightly twitched down this, nope, not that way, this way a little tiny bit. There. That's where I want it, right there. So then if I engage that like that, the plow is already facing the right way. Technically, I should be plowing from that side because of the direction that it's all facing, but this will be fine like this. And if I bring that plow, see, the plow can go right there. Like that. I only need to just do one little bit on the corner, and having it slightly rounded on the edge there, that's gonna be alright. I don't think that's gonna be out of place. The bit that is gonna be wrong here, the bit that is gonna be slightly out of place, there is that big bush there on the edge of the field. I'm gonna get rid of that one. But it's this right there, I've got a step there. That we need to correct. And this over here, I'm going to need to do a bit more work here. I'm going to need to do more work here than I actually thought that I would. So I'm going to move the tractor back out of the way. And then we're going to go back into landscaping, and we're going to have to spend a bit more money sorting this out. So let's go back over here. You look there, we've got quite a step on that bit, but also Like, that bank there is fine. That is absolutely fine. And that comes up through here. We're not going to have any problems with that. There's no issues. But where the problem lies is this bit here. I've got to move that bit down a bit further. So I'm going to have to go into that bit right there and bring that down this way a bit more. Like that. Which is not really what I wanted to do. I will be honest. I didn't want to have to do that. One, because it's expensive, and two, because I didn't want to have to do that. There. And then I got to bring this back over here like this, so we'll have to go back over it again. But you can see right there, it's not quite what we were after, is it? I need to increase the brush strength now. I'll put that all the way up to 3, brush strength there, and I'll increase the size of it like this. So that I've got the sort of smoothing. It's this bit, it's that bit there that I want. I want to smooth this out a little bit. And I want to smooth this corner here as well. There. That's smoother now. Smoothed out. It's not going to go and delete anything else, which is good. And then I want to smooth that back down through here. Right. That's a bit better. There's another nearly 2,000 that I've gone and spent. And it's bringing this bit here. I needed to kind of like level that bit out there. So now what I've got to do is I've got to go and paint it again. So we want to go back that way. We want to go, not tab. No, I want to press X to change the type. Then I want to press tab here. And we've got that ground type there. And then we've got the grass, which is this one. And this is the one that I want here. It's different to the other grass that is growing in this area. It's different than the existing grass. But it will be fine. We will cope with that. So I'm just going to cover up that bit there. And then I'm going to cover up this bit over here. Obviously, a lot of this is going to end up getting plowed. But it's this back here that we want. Because that isn't going to get plowed. So we want to be able to have that back as grass. And that's going to come over here. I'll leave that bit like it is. And then what I want to do is I want to go right down like this. And I just want to do that and get rid of those bushes there. Because you wouldn't, on a farm, it would be, well, I say wouldn't, it would be a bit unusual to have something like that left out there. So we won't have that left out there. We will correct it now and we will put it in neat and tidy. So now I can come back over this way. You know, honestly, I don't think I actually need to do anything out on this bit. I could just leave that exactly as it is and it would be fine. Except that I do just want, like, the one little tiny bit of grass just there. You know what? I'm going to do that with the landscaping. I am going to do that with landscaping. It's just going to be easier. I'm going to go over here like this. And I've got the mud texture there that I can use. So I just need to press tab to go through the mud texture. That's the grass texture there. But that actually puts grass down on it as well, I think, doesn't it? This is as small as we can go. Yeah, that adds grass to it as well. I don't want grass out on the edge over here. So, and that puts bushes into it. So we don't want bushes either. We want to get rid of those. That's the gravel, which we don't want. We don't want the stone. Mud. I think we've relived enough glory days just for a moment. We're going to take a breather. We're going to have a little bite to eat. And then we can get back to it, nice and refreshed, and relive a few more glory days. There should be some names coming up right now that you can have a look at. It's names of people who are in the Great Book of Names, people who have supported this channel, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.